Halloween is just around the corner. I'm at a pumpkin patch with 1 million pumpkins that are a bumper crop this year because of the weather. And weather-wise, a wet start this morning, the rain clears, and then the best-looking day of the week ahead. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Easy this morning, aren't you, Laura? Six times the size of my head. Laura, that's...
1 million pumpkins here, so the chances are I probably will find one that was bigger than yours.
All right, that's your...
I saw a top tip for carving out the inside of your pumpkin. You use a food mixer with the sort of whiskey things and just put it in, and that gets all the innards out.
Hunting amidst the pumpkins. Looks one bigger than mine. Oh, that... Can you pick it up?
I hunted one out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too heavy for me to pick up.
That's heavy.
3 times my head.
Let's compare it with mine. Let's compare it with mine. Let's have a look.
The weather. Yeah, go on, guess the weather. Do your job.
So, do you know, I want to tell you about pumpkins. So, obviously, over half term, so many people will be heading out buying pumpkins. We spend on average in the UK £28 million on pumpkins. They have 100 acres here. They have 100 different varieties and 1 million in total. But every year in the UK, we throw away in the bin half of our pumpkins, which isn't great for the environment. It causes greenhouse gas emissions. Only 20% of them are eaten, but actually the entirety of a pumpkin can be eaten. So the advice is to turn it into stews, into soups, into pumpkin pie, and then at the end of it, when you want to get rid of it, make sure you compost it, or you can take it out into fields and let nature and let animals eat it. And actually, that's what they do here at Tullis. So they leftover pumpkins they give to charity. The deer then come into the field and eat them, and the rest of them are mulched into the ground to fertilise for next year. And actually, this year they had their best crop yet. Thanks to the weather. It was a warm start to June, a wet summer meant they grew nicely, and then the warm spell in September helped to grow them further. Now, weather-wise, there is rain around this morning, but the good news, it is clearing. And if you have outdoor plans for half term, today is the best day of the week to get out and about. But first thing this morning, we have rain through southern areas of England and Wales. That will clear by around about 10 o'clock. And also foggy conditions through central and eastern areas of England from the recent moisture. It means it's a misty, murky start to the day. That will slowly clear by around about 10 or 11 o'clock this morning. Then we have some showers across northeastern areas of England, eastern areas of Scotland, but most other places are largely fine and dry. So western areas of Scotland, much of northern England and Wales and to Northern Ireland. And temperature-wise, we're just a little above average in the sunshine in the south, but staying fairly cool across the north and east under those showers. This evening and overnight tonight, we then start to turn our attention to the southwest. Another band of rain set to move in. This one could turn pretty heavy, and it heralds a change to things staying very unsettled as we head through the end of the week and on into the weekend. A very good morning to you from Tully's Pumpkin Patch, where they have 1 million pumpkins here in all shapes and sizes. And this Halloween across the UK, we will buy 25 million of them, carving them over the next week as we lead up to Halloween itself. And the weather is looking pretty ghoulish as we head through the next few days. It's unsettled. We have low pressure moving in as we head towards the end of the week and the weekend. So that brings with it not just further spells of rain, but windier weather as well. I'll have more on that in just a moment. We'll start off with today's weather, which actually doesn't look too good to start. There is rain around initially and some fog, but that clears, and then a much better looking day ahead. And actually today is set to be the driest day of the week for most places, and that means if you are off for half term, this is the day to get out and about, do those outdoor activities like coming to pick pumpkins. First thing this morning, we have rain through southern areas of the UK. The Met Office have just upgraded to a small amber area. Right across the Isle of Wight, they had heavy rain overnight. The warnings expire at 10 o'clock this morning as that rain band clears away. Also a warning for fog through central and eastern areas of England this morning. That's because of the extra moisture from all the rain that's fallen lately, and that clears around about 10 or 11 o'clock this morning. Then, once that rain clears, it is looking largely fine and dry. So an improving story for England across Wales, staying fine for Western Scotland and Northern Ireland, but eastern areas we have some showers. So let's see how things pan out as we head through the next 7 days.